Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's having a lovely, lovely day today. We're back with this game and we're gonna see what's going on today. I don't know what's gonna happen today. We got our old classmates back. So, that's good. That's good news, guys. And we're gonna keep on going. I kind of forgot I had all this stuff on Reen and everyone now. Did I decorate everyone else? You'll see. Whoa, Fee, where'd you get those angel wings? And Elliot, where'd you get those ears? Oh, right. What is it, Fee? I wanted to talk to everyone about Sub-Master Quartz. Sub-Master Quartz? Is that? The Arcus 2's got another big function besides Brave Order. It's called Sub-Master Quartz. The short explanation is that you can borrow some of the power from a second Master Quartz, even if someone else is using it. Really? That seems incredibly useful. You won't get as much out of it as you do your main Master Quartz, though. Toval told me all about it. I thought we should try it together. Haha, thanks, Fee. Sounds like they're easy to set up, too. Let's get sorted out before we leave. Looks like I can even set the Master Quartz the students are using. I can't let them come with me, but I can still borrow their strength. Sub-Master Quartz, yet another thing added to this crazy... Hey, Cameron. Welcome to the stream. How are you today? And hey, Hot Pickle as well. What's up? You got an ad? Uh-oh. When you can hear me, let me know what the ad is. Able to do a thing. Keep in mind that each Master Quartz can do a thing. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How's the everyone? Sub-Master Quartzes we're doing, guys. Good thing I bought 2 extra things, huh? Obtained separate from attacks and crafts, and prevents abnormal stats and stat down. Hey, drummers! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hope your day is going awesome. Hope life is doing you good. Who was first, Ulti, and it was for some game? You were first, Cameron. I'm doing good, thanks. I'm ready to play this game again. I'm gonna pray that I do well. Fingers are crossed and all that stuff. I'm a little afraid to put this extra sub thing on one of the new members, because I don't think they're gonna be with us for forever. But we'll see. But I'm doing good. How's everyone else doing? Hey, horses. Cameron says, oh well, I have to remember to set everyone's Sub-Master Quartz before I leave. I did? Oh, don't tell me I'm already stuck now. See, the problem is that, we don't have enough Sub-Master Quartz. Immediately, I need Selen's help. I hope she comes here soon. Yeah, there's no other quartz for me to equip. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna summon Selen real quick. I'm very bad at this game and I need some assistance, and she's the best one. She's the best one we got. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, here we go. University of West Utah, UWA, according to Pia. Is that what, UWU is? That's kind of amazing. That is kind of awesome. And amazing and awesome and cool. And hey, Tita, how you doing?
I'll help. I'll help.
Can be opened. Do I want to open these guys, though? as I don't know if these guys are gonna be with me for the remainder of the game. Would be cool, but, you know. Yes, sir, that's pretty cool. Can be opened. Can be not really opened. Let's open hers, I guess. There we go.
Thanks.
What's wrong? Hey, Selene, welcome to the stream. I learned something called sub-master quartzes, and I can't leave until I set everyone's master quartz or something. But here's the problem, though. There's no more master quartzes for me to use. So, am I stuck? Can I not do anything? I am very, 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 very stuck. So what do I do? And I'm afraid to give these guys Master Quartz, because I don't know how long they'll be on the team. And if they leave forever, they might take their Master Quartz with them, and I don't want that. So, what do? Can just walk around a bit, I guess. Maybe talk to everyone. Apparently there's an event in here. You get everything back if you equip something. But what do I do? But how do I equip more quartzes if there's no more quartz, though? That's the question, though. There are no more quartzes for me to equip, so what do I do? I'm stuck. You can? Where, though? Do I need to buy quartzes somewhere else? Didn't I go in here already? Oh, you have an event, Valimar. Ah, Reen, I see the others are with you. It's been some time, everyone. Hey, Valimar. I heard stories, but wow. I'm glad to see your ability to speak has become stronger. Yeah, seriously, you're pretty much human now. I'd say it's more his speech function has finally come back. Indeed, this is my true personality and manner of speech. In any event, last night seems to have gotten fairly dangerous. I very nearly dispatched on my own to go help you. We had gotten pushed over any further. Hey, JJ, how you doing? I definitely would have called you. If I had, though, it would have made those two go full throttle. Probably, yeah. Or Ouroboros, they really are dangerous. And yet we've been requested by the government to deal with them. I'm ready to assist you at any time. We arrived here, felt a strange disturbance. I want to get through this because I need help with this Master Quartz thing. You said I can equip each Master Quartz twice? How? How do I do that? Laura is currently equipped Master Quartz Exchange. See, it goes here now. I am so lost. Am I doing something wrong, Selene? I am so very, very lost right now. A different one, but I have no different ones though. All quartzes are being used by someone. There are no other quartzes here. All quartzes are being used now. So what do? Selene says, no! Yeah, I'm just dumb. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Refreshing.
There we go. Reen's all recovered up. Stay in the quartz menu. Quartz menu. Alright. Now what? Wait. Yeah, quartz menu. Now what do I do? Do I need to read a guide before each and every time I stream this game? Select the second main quartz. Yep, I did. And now what? No options. no options. Everything is in use. Select any quartz which isn't being used as a sub-quartz. All quartzes are being used though, see? I don't understand. She's using a quartz, she's using a quartz. All quartzes are being used. Man. I think I'm dying, guys. There's 2 columns. Where? I just see one. I see this column here. Where's the other one? Left side is main. I'm so lost. Do I need to look up a guide? Like a YouTube guide? I'm so beyond lost. The profile pictures? I don't know what that means. Sorry guys. I'm gonna look up a guide real quick. I'm sorry. I am so lost. I hope it's not telling me to remove, like, other people's quartz and put them on theirs, because I don't want to do that. I definitely do not want to do that. Trails of Cold Steel 3 walkthrough. Don't have to remove anything. I'm gonna look it up. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I am beyond stupid. I am dumb. I am very dumb. Just click on Serious for everyone. Serious. The game never told me I could do that. Come on, game, please. Please make sense. How can 2 different people use 1 quartz? Please, game, please make sense for me. Well, I don't know what to equip on people, so I'll just do that. I don't understand how 2 people can use 1 quartz. That doesn't make sense at all. Alright, yep, let's go. I just want to learn, like, how 2 people can use 1 quartz. I just would love to know that. It's been a while since I rode a horse with you like this. Yeah, you're right. Makes me feel a little nostalgic. Hey Troy, welcome to the stream. I'm already feeling the salt. But we're gonna get through this game the best I can. Go back to quartz menu you want me to see. Let me read this cutscene real quick. Of the 4 of us, only Laura and I know how to ride horses. Which one should Fee and I get on? Either is fine. Go ahead and choose whichever you like best, Reed. In that case, Fee. Let's go. Alright, then Laura, may I? Of course, let's be off. Oh, I could have chosen Elliot. The bros could have ridden on a horse together. Hurry, to St. Ark! Ha! Finish Trails in the Sky, great ending, but F that final boss. It's a tough.
Good luck.
It's a toughie.
You leaving already? Must be tough having to spend your whole morning running around the Empire.
What mode were you playing on, Troy? Out of curiosity.
Well, that's a government job for you. So, how's everything going on your end?
I can't say nothing yet, but seems like a lot of stuff's starting to overlap.
I see. Man, I sure am glad I recommended you here. Well, here's hoping you find a juicy clue or 2 before your field exercises are over.
Easily defeated the boss after 5 retries. Oh.
Keep walking, straw man.
I think I beat him on my first try, but only because I was over-leveled.
It seems like several threads have become entangled.
They know something.
Also, the little game being played here in Sutherland has reached its second half. But what if I nudged things along a little?
What are you up to, Muse? Muse, or whatever your name is. When it comes to all RPGs, by the way, I always overlevel my character. Always, always, always. Starting the second chapter tomorrow. Ooh. I think you might like this one better. Now things are actually gonna pick up in your playthrough. Like, really pick up. Alright. Oh, we're still going. Still going, guys. You're playing Minecraft? Nice, Cameron. Slay some creepers for me, alright? And befriend Doggy. That's the most important part, befriending Doggy. You like the first one? There's to be some world building before saving the world actually means anything.
Sup, Breen? Been a while.
And oh boys, they're world building. Tovel. We know Tovel, right, Selen? Wasn't he on the team in the last game? Tovel, it's good to see you again. Befriended 2 doggies. Woo! Nice. Tovel Randonyer. I don't remember the name being that weird.
Yeah. Guess the last time was our little scouting session right before your graduation. Good to see you too. Sounds like you've got your hands full with the teaching gig, huh?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, and sorry for turning down your offer a third time.
Nah, ain't no biggie.
You can't watch today? Shoot. What should I do if I'm, like, stuck, Selen? Sorry that you're sick. I hope you get better, though.
Besides, we got Fee last year, and she's more than enough of a catch. But hey, you ever change your mind, door's always open.
Did you say, Troy, that you played this game? Ask me, you're not as good as Selen, but you can help a little. I looked up the combat stuff for this game. I looked up things like, is the combat too hard and stuff? And everyone keeps saying that it's easy, and no, it's not. But people apparently can get super, super broken. And that's what I want to learn. I need help becoming broken in this game. So if you guys can help me get as broken as possible, that would be so, so good. I certainly never would have expected to see Fee as a bracer. Well, Sarah and Tovel helped out a lot. You really made it all come together. Oh yeah, and if you hadn't come up with the round of 7, Tovel, we would have had a much more difficult time talking with each other. Wait, Tovel made that app? Nah, don't go giving me too much credit. The Foundation developed it. I just suggested a little trick to get going. But Prince Oliver's got this artifact that lets him communicate across pretty much any distance. I just thought we could use that as a relay point for that little app to send messages through. An artifact? I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Combat is not really hard. It is for me. It is for me. I played 8 Trails games, and combat, and my understanding of the combat has gotten worse and worse and worse. Combat is very, 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 very hard for me. I don't know much about the technical aspects involved, but still, that seems like quite the trick. Well, with an artifact like that, this is about the only way you can use it. Even then, it's amazing how we're able to use it to connect to everyone else in Class 7. Haha, I'm glad we have so many people helping us out. Tovel, thanks again for everything. Haha, don't sweat it. Does my heart good to help out a bunch of promising youngsters like yourselves. Anyhow, I hear the Society came knocking. Yeah, for the first time in half a year. Limiting it to the Empire, it's the first time since the Civil War. You didn't break the combat or anything. Do you want to do all the side quests? I want to do everything in this game. absolutely everything this game has to offer. Everything. They had a few types of Arkansas, Duvali of the Stalritter, and a new Enforcer. Do you have any idea why they bring that kind of firepower here? The Guild's been focusing on dealings with the Society recently, but right now we're completely in the dark about their plans. They seem to be showing up in a bunch of different spots, Jaeger Corps in tow. I see. Well, it's good to know the main Red Constellation squad isn't here. Well, you can thank the Scarecrow for that. There's only one thing we can say about the Society for sure. They're trying to take back control of that plan of theirs. Oh, so that's what Vita was talking about. The Phantasmal Blaze plan, right? It was Ouroboros' true plan behind the Civil War, but in the end he stole it away from them. Reen. We still got no idea what they're up to, but we can look to what they did in Liberal and Crossbell for clues. I'm sure there's gotta be some pattern to their actions. All those Archons they let loose were probably just more of their pawns. Seems likely. Question is, what's their plan bringing all those pawns here? Yeah, it didn't seem like they were trying to attack St. Ark or anything like that. If they did, the army would be all over them. True. Their skirmishes with the branch campus suggest they are testing the water, so to speak. I believe they seek to determine the line between the government and the nobles' power, and how far they can push before the army gets involved. Yeah, either way our biggest hit right now is all those Archons. Even for the ones from last night, how and where did they bring them all from? Good point. Could they have teleported them in from somewhere far away? That's some real sci-fi stuff right there. I don't know if the Society's technology is that advanced. Our only thing I can think of would be that Ark of theirs, but there's no signs of it being anywhere nearby. Perhaps they have some manner of base in the area? A location convenient for concealing Archons? A base.
I like the way you think.
Who's that? Randy, or no, Agate.
Hello?
Oh, it's you!
Ah, there he is.
Took you a while. Agate.
Agate.
Had to take a little detour.
I guess his name is Agate Crossner.
Hey there, Mr. Ashen Chevalier. No, Reen Schwarzer. Didn't expect to run into you again like this.
Good to see this guy again, huh? Haha, same here. When I met you on the first day of school, I figured you were no ordinary person. Sure enough, you turned out to be a bracer. It's Agata? Now imagine me playing Cold Steel 3 without having playing a Trails in the Sky game. Yeah, I'm sure you'd be very confused. Like, super confused on who this person is. Agate. Agate the Heavy Blade, an A-rank bracer from Liberal. He came over here to help us Erebonian bracers out. I figured you guys might have a use for another pair of helping hands, so I called him in. A-rank? That's the same as Instructor Sarah. He's pretty good. He's one of the people who helped resolve the incident in Liberal. The crisis 4 years ago. I see. I had heard of an A-rank bracer with a two-handed sword. It's a pleasure to meet you, Heavy Blade. Right back at you, Radiant Blade Master's granddaughter. Getting back to topic, I think the Society's got a base somewhere nearby, too. Schwarzer, I heard you were running around all over yesterday. You see anywhere it could have been? Well... Nope. It's true there were a few places that caught my attention. But none of them really had any decisive clues. Well, to be fair, Sutherland is pretty much one big patch of untouched nature. We'll get nowhere just searching around randomly. I see. So where we go in search of their base, we would still need some manner of clue. Yeah, maybe if we could get some new information and compare it to what we already know? Oh, hey Reen, do you think we'd be able to get any information from the Imperial Army? Major Michael said that the Imperial Army wouldn't be active here. With the Society running around, I find it hard to believe that it's just doing nothing. Indeed, the Provincial Army is barely able to maintain public order on its own at the moment. I am unsure what the Society could be planning, but I'm certain they mean to take advantage of this chance. Well, even if we can't work directly with the Imperial Army, maybe they can still help us out somehow. Should we go and ask? Dreknor Fortress is northeast of here. Hold on, what's good that gonna do? The military's not gonna give info to civilians just cause they ask nicely. Not to mention, this is the Imperial Army we're talking about. They're just gonna tell us to take a hike. Nah, she might be onto something there. You see, the general is in charge of Dreknor is the head of the 4th Armored Division, said to be the most powerful in the Imperial Army, Olaf Craig. I don't remember that guy. Elliot's dad. Oh, I don't remember him looking like that. Ah, that's right. Been half a year since I saw him. Well, me too, actually. We were planning to meet up once I was done here, so I'm pretty sure he's there at the fortress. Well, in that case, I'm certain he won't be lenient, but I agree it will be worth a try. Ah, pretty impressive. Guess I should expect that from a class he put together. Alright then, I'll leave that to you guys. What are you going to do? I'll do some investigating on my end. I should be able to get some info from around the Liberal border. Here, let me give you this. Phone number or a memo? Oh god. Forest monster and a highway monster. Alright. No problem. We'll do it. We'll do it. Is this information about some monsters? Yeah, just a little something I gathered about a couple of wanted targets for you. They're on the way to the fortress, so keep an eye out. If you can manage it, might want to take them out while you're nearby. So that's why you were late. You're pretty thorough. Stuff like this is normal for a bracer. Anyway, good luck, Schwarzer. The rest of you, too. Understood. Please be careful, Agate. This is a good chance. Stop by the field exercise camp while you're here. I'm sure a certain someone would be happy to see you. Oh, do you mean... I talked to her earlier. She was even cuter than I expected. Geez, leave me alone. I'll be in touch if I find anything. Oh, he ran. I'm not quite sure what that last part was about, but he's a little scary looking, but he seems like a nice person underneath it all. Haha, yes. You're gonna have to leave? Oh no, Troy! Who am I gonna ask now? Alright, if you gotta go, Troy, I hope you have a good day. Hope your day goes well. Guess I gotta pull up a guide myself. This sucks. But yeah, I hope you have a good day, Troy. Trails of Cold Steel 3 walkthrough. Oh boy. Dear Adios in heaven, please give me luck on this day. Let me catch up to where we gotta go. I think we're here. Chapter 1. No, this is home. Yeah, sorry guys, I need a guide. I can't do this game without a guide. Game is too hard for stupid Ultima. Sorry. Just give me a couple seconds, guys. I need to find out where I am now. Let's see. Yeah, sorry guys, this might take a while. Might take me a little bit, but alright, I think I know where I am. Apparently the spider monsters were super hard, but I was able to beat them somehow. Oh, I'm missing books maybe. Stone. Tough if you came unprepared, which was me. Clown. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Submaster Quartz. God. Alright. I think we're here. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, good luck, guys. Be careful. Fee, Miss Laura, watch his back. Got it. We can get to Draknor Fortress if we take the highway going northeast. Let's see to the wanted monster and the other errands, then head over. I'll do the wanted monsters, of course. I'll definitely do them. So who's here right now? Who is in chat at the moment? Richie. My sister's gotta work today. Wonder if she's gonna be late again. I'm kinda sad when she's not here. Know she's working super hard. I need to take care of this place while she's gone. Every side quest, go to all the restaurants after the scene and buy all the dishes. Alrighty. Go to all places. You're back for another 5 minutes. It's alright, Troy. I have a walkthrough up. I need a walkthrough for this game. I have determined that I cannot play this game without a walkthrough. Because I want to do everything. According to my grandma, there's many fortune-telling techniques. Wow! I gotcha. Gotcha, girly. Aside from my crappiness, how are you doing today, by the way, Troy? I hope you're doing good. I didn't know you were here. Yeah, since yesterday. Here because of the raid. You got any info? Let me know. There's a button that shows you all your side quests and main quests in detail. The problem is, though, is that this game likes hidden quests, and I'm afraid that I'm gonna miss the hidden quests. So that's why I need a walkthrough up. Yeah. It's very nice, sir. Shop and rest, buy cake. Do you know what button that is? Isn't it like J or something? No, not J. You're good. You only rage at the final boss for at least 2 hours. You skip the hidden quests. Not me. I want to do everything. Every little thing. Every little thingy-mabobbers. Is this the button, J? Do I have to go to each and every, like, place? Reach at the final boss for 2 hours. If you want to look on YouTube and see how I did with the final boss, you can do that. What mode were you playing on, by the way, Troy? Wow. Normal, hard, or nightmare mode? I'm rich! Look at my mirror. I am rich. Brass fountain pen. Can't get that. I don't know if any of these are good at all. Probably have a look later. You play everything on easy. I gotcha. In other words, you played it on normal, I'll assume. On the normals. Black Bangle to Energy Bangle or something. There we go. Now I have a better bangle. That'll show all the haters out there. Alright, let's explore each and every area. Each and every, all the areas. Whoops. J. Nothing here. But once again, someone could just be, like, someone could have a secret mission. Right? Right, Edda?
Oh, you're the teacher from yesterday. Thank you for teaching us instruments.
You're welcome. You really like music, don't you, Edda? Well, I hope that passion continues to strum a never-ending refrain in your heart.
Yeah, I don't get it, but sure.
Did she just teleport like a foot? Yeah, hi. Hi, baby and mom. Let's go inside and see what the church has to offer us. Because you never know, maybe the insides of buildings have things. Oh, everything looks the same here. What other stores are there, I wonder? There's this place. I don't think I talked to these guys yet. Wait. Southern Punch. Yay! I learned a thing, guys. I learned how to make some punch or something. Department store, residential district, hotel, whatever. Hotel whatever, Augusta. That's the name of it, you sillies. Shop. There's a shop here, as you can all see. No, not rest. That's not a shop, that's a rest. Trying to trick me, game. And the Noble District. I don't think there's any other shop places. Wasn't I just here? No, I wasn't. J... Again, it looks like you don't know what the button was. Is it minus or plus on a controller? Problem is, though, I'm using a keyboard. That's the problem there. JJ's posting many emotes. I hope you're doing well, JJ. For the little time I saw ya, Wind Waker was fun. Alright, to the walkthrough. Apparently, important objects after leaving the training camp. Optional events, speak to Valimar and Tita. I think I did already. Lecter and Jessica I need to speak to. So, let's go back to this place. Thanks for stopping by. Are you gonna stream today, JJ? I'll try and check out your stream again. Miss Arseed, she's even more gallant up close. Heart. You were the student from Combat Tactics, correct? Yes, I'm Jessica Schlarl. I see, so you are a member of the Schlarl family. Huh? Are they famous? Yes, if you're familiar with Imperial martial arts styles, they're from Nortia, and their style has been passed down to the provincial army. It's famous town for focusing on spears. History's as glorious as the Arseed of Vander. Oh, I see. That being said, its fame is far less than those two great schools. But it does not mean our school is lesser by any means. Yes, of course. Had it been convenient, I would have asked to spar. That's really an honor, but I'm not yet at the intermediate level. Not to mention I put my comrades in danger yesterday. The fact that you're so skilled at your age is an impressive feat all its own. Oh, okay, I don't care anymore. Let's just keep going, guys. Where is Lecter now? I think Lecter happens when we talk to him that one time. When he said hello or something like that. I don't see him here.
Guess I am pretty tired.
Hey Mint, how you doing? Okay, is there anything else I need to do? Optional events, I did that. I did these two. Important objects after leaving training camp. Speak to, Black Records, North Sutherland Highway 2, treasure chest. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, here we go. Highway 2, North Sutherland Highway 2, I need to go. So let's go there real quick, huh? Save the game. And let's go, guys. Boo, ba, boo, 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 boo.
Let's take this chance.
Ooh, they're good.
No!
They're strong.
Keep it up!
I'm up!
Sit! Sit!
My turn!
Let's see how tough she is.
Tough!
Yeah. I bet she
Now.
would have one-shot that even without the Can you look up the controls in the menu real quick? Yep. Let me beat this. Let me defeat these chumps.
We did it somehow.
We did it somehow.
Options. Where's controls here? Here they are. Message history, item menu, arts menu, change leader, dash, reset camera, walk, notebook, off, skip battle animations. Those are the buttons. And it's missing a crap ton of buttons. Like it doesn't say it's Q. But Q opens up this though. Is it like this? Chapter 1. And then this. But it still doesn't show any hidden missions though. I'm looking for missions that are hiding. Like really hiding. In the old games, that's what I had to do. I had to find the hiding missions.
I passed by here with the students just yesterday.
Sure did.
Aw, you worried about them, Rean?
They're good kids. I look forward to seeing what they bring as the new Class 7.
Doesn't show any hidden, but it still helps. Yeah. Can we go this way? Oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look good.
This one's strong. Be careful.
Oh, I'm gonna do something cool, guys. Watch this. Nope. Can I... Oh, man. Do you have any big moves, Fee? That can hit all of them? Yes. Alright, watch this, guys. You're gonna go for real. It's time for your daily walk until next time. Is it gonna be a terribly long walk? But yeah, thanks for coming, Troy. It was good to see ya. You can tell I really need help with this game. But I'm gonna try my best. Hopefully the walkthrough is good and not bad.
Exterminating!
Let's go. My blade.
Not that long, we need to stop by my grandparents. Alrighty. I hope they're doing well.
Nice work.
The grandparents. Tell them I said hi and all that. Alright. It would appear the monsters are becoming more powerful. Let's be quick, but be careful. Haha. What's that about, Reed? It just feels so nostalgic walking along the highway with you all again. Takes me back, you know? Hee hee, me too. Can't believe it's been over a year since then. Agreed, everyone's become so much stronger since then. Haha, you're one to talk about getting stronger. He's right. It seems like you've inherited the advanced techniques of the RC school. Haha, I have yet to master them completely though. In order to attain true mastery, I must train yet more. I mustn't fall behind the Stall Ritter, the unit Duvali mentioned last night. They're like a group St. Liana led 250 years ago during the War of the Lions, right? The Eisenritter? Yes, when I departed, Father warned me to be wary of them. Although it seems there is something else at play here. All we can do for now is press on, as best we are able. That's our Laura. Wait, why is it on auto? That's not good. Bracers have it rough in the Empire. Thanks to instructors and Aristar's influence, pretty much. Best way to fulfill my goal. Yeah, those two. Safer, one of the most powerful Jaeger on the continent. Have you been able to find any leads? Nope. I'll definitely catch up to them. Xenu and Lee, you'll be doing it. Talbot, you're the youngest person to reach the rank of Senior Bracer. Achievements are matched by a certain pair of young bracers from Liberal. I guess so. On that topic, Elliot's been going at it with his music too. Orbital Staff. Miracle I found time to train during the tour. You've just debuted, you're getting popular, people starting to notice you, won the competition. Is that so? Nice work, Elliot. Hee hee, I'm still starting out though. I'm happy as long as I can show the power of music to many people. Feels like the Empire's been going through a weird thing. I'm sorry, guys. I wish everything was, voice acted. I'm gonna read this to myself. I'm gonna turn off the auto as well. I don't know how that is on. That's not cool, man. Let's find a way to turn the auto off. Because I read slowly. Skip battle, notebook, walk. It just turned on for no reason. Auto battle settings, active voice settings. Huh? Change what you can do while active voice line is playing. Setting free lets you talk to NPCs and investigate. Isn't that a good thing? What does that even mean? Yeah, why was auto turned on? That doesn't make sense. I like how not all the buttons are there. Just not all the buttons are, just shown. We'll show you the main buttons, but the, side buttons? Nah, brah. Sorry.
Now's our chance.
Are these the moths in adult form? Bro. I'm gonna see what this looks like. Just cause.
Let's do this. Now! Yoink. Now for the finish. Lethal Crusade!
Boom!
It's my turn!
My turn.
Moths are tough.
Yeah!
The mothies are toughies.
We did it somehow.
We did it somehow. Alright, I gotta find, I'm gonna go back to town, actually. Talk to someone and try and find out how to turn off the auto talk thing. I don't get it. How was auto even turned on? You know what? I'm gonna look that up as well. Trails of Cold Steel 3. Turning off auto dialogue. Press R1. What if you're using a keyboard though? Keyboard. That's not a keyboard. Way to disable auto dialogue. How was it turned on in the first place? Press 0 in your keyboard. Alright, let's try that. Auto. Nice freaking guide! Ugh. This playthrough, this walkthrough is a disaster, guys. My walkthrough, my playthrough is a freaking disaster. How to turn off auto dialogue. 0 key does not working. Nope, feature was introduced in the 3rd game. Huh? Press 0? Oh my gosh, I'm getting all the buttons all mixed up. X. Oh. Wow. Worst playthrough of Trails anyone has ever seen. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I'm gonna press every... Nope, not that one. I'm gonna press every button. Whoops. Hang on a minute. Talk to you again. Oh, that one zooms that one zooms it. Oh, here we go. It's 3. Which is not what the guide said at all, so thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, I know you.
Me and Felix are gonna get on a train now. This is gonna be fun, Felix.
Meow. 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 Alright. Where to now? St. Ark. Access the rest of the North Southern Highway. Find the quest monster at the same location where you fought the boss from before. Alright. Let's do that, guys. North, right? I say guys, though. I think I'm talking to myself. Because who would watch this? Who would watch me play this game? Who would watch me butcher this game? And just be awful at it? I know I wouldn't want to watch it. My own playthrough, that's for sure. Alright, I might need to take a break from this game until Selene or Troy can, like, stick around. Because I need them to beat this game. I know, I'm bad, but I need them. Probably gonna happen. I'll have to find another game to play for a bit. But let's go to the last monster. The next monster. Alright, let's look at the guide again, because this is where I fought the monster. No? You can find the quest monster in the same location. Oh, it's the forest. Oh, God. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Now, where's the forest, though? Where was the forest at? Depths. Here we go. Hey, there he is. Look at this. Look at that guy.
A powerful foe.
Hey,
Ready
Cal.
yourselves.
Oh my, let's get some hype in this chat. Sadly, Cal, you're the only one here. So, you are the only one that can cause hype right now. Oh, not even that works. How you doing
Looks
today,
scary.
Cal?
Watch out!
How's life treating yous?
I'm up!
Okay. Hey, JJ still here. You know what I like? I like that this monster is really, really freaking scary. And very, very weird looking. It's just a weird looking monster. What do you think, JJ? Weird looking monster? I think it's a weird looking monster. Plankton from SpongeBob's. Yeah, kind of, if a bunch of them were fused together. Good lord. Is there... Oh. Oh no, and I can't run. I forgot to heal. Well, that's not good. That is really, really not good.
Sit! Now!
An opening!
Now!
Moo. What even is it? It's called a grime dome. That's right, a grime dome. It's called a grime dome because it's full of grime or something.
I'll take you to a world of fantasy!
But how you doing today, Cal? How's life treating ya?
Now for the climax! Remedy Fantasia! Thank you for listening.
That heals?
Thanks!
I didn't want that to happen. I wanted it to get hurt. God, I'm bad.
Behold, the soul of our sage! Now! Ah!
mighty Laura. Took out half of
My
its
turn.
HP like it was nothing, like it was going out of style.
I'm up!
I did attack game? Why you know attack? Impede? Impede. Yay!
Crimson Slash!
How am I doing? I'm dying on the inside. The people that can help me with this game are either you son of a bitch.
Gotcha!
The people that usually help me on this game are either sick or
It's my turn!
just out on a walk. And you know how you're struggling with Okami Cow? I'm doing that with this game, but like times 10. I'm gonna have this guy
It's down!
kill me
An opening!
possibly a couple of times, to be honest. It's okay, you can kill me. You can kill me.
Unforgivable!
It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, he fully healed.
Not in my watch!
Oh god.
Weak.
It's my turn!
Yeah, I'm
It's
suffering.
down!
I'm suffering a
An
lot.
opening!
Now!
I am suffering a whole lot.
Take this! Now!
An opening!
It's my turn!
Let's go.
Now!
Don't want him to be
I'm up!
like that. I want him to kill me a couple
Now!
times.
An opening!
An opening!
Let's go. It's down.
I'm very
Keep it up!
tempted to put it back on easy.
I must do
Or not put
something.
it back on easy, but to put it on like easy mode or very easy mode. Just cause I just can't enjoy the combat anymore. You know? Look at this. This infinite healing thing is just terrible.
Sorry,
Okay,
everyone.
good. One's dead.
Yeah!
Vun is dead.
Weak. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go!
Look at him healing. You know how that feels. Yeah.
Weak.
But at least I'm here for you,
Yeah.
Cal. For Okami.
Got it.
At least I'm here for you.
Now.
Keep it up!
I know the game
Let's go!
like the back of me hand. I know how to help you in all the best ways.
Take that. My turn. It's down.
Keep it up!
But as for this game, I'm all alone right now. Yes,
Take that!
please kill my people. Please kill my
Thanks.
people. Don't heal. Hey, Lady Laylalyn, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I hope you're doing good.
I was careless.
Yes. Okay, I'm there.
Sorry, everyone.
Hey, Divination, welcome to the stream. I hope they improved the bosses in this game. The combat is a mess. It is. Are you,
It looks scary.
do you know
Watch
this
out.
game at all, Divination? Are you a big, Trails fan?
Weak. Got it.
Because I do love these games. I truly do. It's just the combat is just so hard for me. Each and every game I play, it gets worse. My knowledge of it gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah!
And it stinks. I want to enjoy the combat. I really want to, but I can't.
Now!
It's mine.
I'll handle this.
Whoops. La Fort. Yes, I will do La Fort. Let's try this out. Just gonna try it out. You played it, bro. The combat IMO has a lot of issues. You would first do an order. See, that's the problem. I always forget that orders even exist in this game.
Behold.
Yeah. Oh.
My turn.
I think I can beat this guy now. Before an enemy status bombs you.
It's my turn.
What does that mean, status bomb? Whoops. Here we go. Yay! There we go.
Everyone okay?
Got him, guys. I got him. Oh, I got some dark hair now. Let's go back. Let's actually heal my, let's heal my CP now.
That was refreshing.
I feel revitalized.
Feel revitalized. Awesome. Status bomb basically means an enemy does an attack that inflicts multiple statuses, slows you down, lowers strength, poison. It's super annoying. Yeah. Do you know which order stops that? Do you know which order can stop that in its tracks? I beat one monster now. Let's, let me check the guide again. North Sutherland Highway. Next quest is on the North Sutherland Highway. If you find yourself struggling, use Fee's Brave Order. Head east to find a chest. Blue Hair Elliot. All the way to the southeast area. I wish I knew what any of that meant, to be honest with you. Quest monster. Okay, I know where it is now. Yeah, I'm using a guide to play this game, because without the people that normally help me, I'm just terrible. Very, very terrible. And I don't want this to be a bad playthrough, like a bad watching experience for you guys. These early game, not much you can do, except maybe a defensive Brave Order, dude. You would highly suggest buying something to prevent death blow. Yeah, that's what I do for every game. I always buy death blow prevention.
Our chance!
Because death blow is like one of the worst game mechanics, like ever in any game. Magic sucks.
Right!
Oh man.
Oh, and she missed.
My turn.
That's another thing that this game stinks at. This game demands that I have like those accuracy things, the hit things on me. It demands that I have those things.
Huh! Now!
It's mine.
My characters miss so many
Let's go.
times. It drives me insane. Drives me insane,
Now.
man.
Keep it up!
I'm up!
My turn.
Yeah!
It stinks. I wish the combat was better because the game, like the story and stuff, is so good. The story is some of like
Let's
the
go.
best storytelling I've seen in a game in a long, long time.
Sit!
I love the story in these games.
I'll handle this.
It's just the combat that's very, very bad. There we go.
My turn.
Have any impede? Yes.
Exterminating.
Sweet! The world building's great? Yeah.
It's my turn!
Impede. The world building. JJ sleepy. What time did you go to bed last night, JJ?
Now!
An opening!
This is it! Just what I expect from you, Laura.
Just what I expect from you, Laura. You like a lot of the characters. Reen, meh. You don't like Reen that much? Whoops. I think Reen's fine. I like Reen a lot. Blue hair. Woo! I don't know about you, but I like blue hair.
I'm up.
3? Oh no.
My turn.
I went to bed a little earlier last night, and I woke up a little earlier, but then I passed out again, and woke up at like 10 or something.
Yeah.
Gotta get my sleep schedule back in order, guys.
My turn.
Blue hair is dope.
Battle complete. Let's move.
Orbment. No, arts. There we go. Oh, is that the big guy? I think we found the big guy. Let's go, guys. Let's battle this. Is it this guy? I don't think it is, actually. I think this is just a normal monster.
Our chance!
Never mind. Normal monster. Forget it. That's a big. There's a lot of enemies here. This is bad.
Ready? Ha! You're done. Now!
Go.
Keep it up!
Keep it up!
I'm up.
There we
It's
go.
down.
An opening!
Boom.
This is it.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Radiant spin might be cool here. I would love it if Laura was closer to the monsters, so she could actually
Now!
hit all of them.
An opening.
Yeah!
Holy Song, Nocturne Bell, Nightmare.
Ring into the night! Nocturne Bell!
Dingy, 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 dingy.
My turn.
Alright. Yeah, let's get rid of this guy. There we go.
It's my turn.
You're sleeping. Let's get rid of this person.
It's down.
An opening!
It's down!
Let's go!
My turn.
There we go. Look at that.
My turn!
We're getting him.
Now, let's continue onward.
I'm kicking butt now. We're doing it, guys. Let's go. A little worried now. There's the big monster. There it is. I don't know about you guys, but that looks like the big monster right there. Yeah, I don't want to fight you, Butterfly, but I guess you're gonna chase me forever, huh? Love to just
Let's
sneak
take this
past
chance.
ya, but guess I can't do that, eh? Soul Blur. None of my, like, arts are useful right now. Here we go. Maybe this is... Yeah!
I'm up.
Like, no damage.
Let's fall back.
I'm gonna run, guys.
Keep moving.
I'm running. Moths are a little beefy right now. Okay, let's save the game. And let's do this.
A powerful foe. A worthy opponent.
Oh boy. This might be, Ow.
Weak.
Fee's like, nope, get out of here.
Unforgivable.
Oh, she's angry. She's anger, guys. You know what I'm just gonna do? I'm gonna do, like, the big moves.
Let's do this.
Go Crusade!
Now!
Nope, you're going and doing your little crit thing.
Behold, The soul of Arcee!
Yeah.
Yeah!
It's dizzy too. Use Nocturne Bell. That's a
Ring
good move.
into the night! Nocturne Bell!
Headache Bell.
It's my turn.
You got a headache now. Think I can do it, guys? Think I can do it. Ready?
My blade, calm as still water.
Let's do it.
Now!
Now. Woohoo!
Everyone okay?
There we go. Oh, 2 things leveled up. That's good. 12 CP. And gained a new ability. CP increases automatically. CP plus 1 every turn. Ooh. That's very good. Nemesis arrow. Prevent stats down. Alright, guys. We did it. We're doing it. There's now a new fishing area that I won't fish at.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
Might or will.
Treasure sighted. Begin recovery mission.
Black records I just got. That's one of the black records. Should report it to Rosine right away. Should totally do that. Alright, let's check my handy dandy walkthrough again. Black records, Heartless Edgar chapter 3, speak to Siminium. And there's a scenery photo actually here, so let's not go back just yet. Let's not go back just yet. We gotta do a thing real quick. We have a scenery pick. You guys like scenery picks? If you guys took a pick, would you like it? We're getting to a big place.
I won't go
I
easy!
knew that was gonna happen. Not the attack dogs!
Now.
Keep it up!
Now!
Let's get one of these attack dogs out of here.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
My turn!
You're too far away. You gotta get closer.
Got it.
I'm gonna move everyone up to the
My
front,
turn.
the front lines.
Yeah!
You're surrounded,
It's
Wolfie.
my turn.
You're surrounded.
It's down.
An opening!
This is it.
There we go. Alright, tactics. Oh wow. She's at the front, yet she's still so far away from the enemy. These mutant dog guys have been in the series like forever. Yeah. Weren't they in the first game? How do we do links again? I want to have Rain link with Fee like in the old days. Nope. Change. Set link. Alright, how do we undo a link then? Sever. Did that do it? Yep, okay, that did. Them mutant dogs. Even though they're mutant dogs, I like dogs. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, let's get rid of the malls.
Everyone ready?
Laura's a little slow for my taste. Pointless cutscene? Nah. It's a cutscene that lets you know that the malls are coming. The evil moths.
Now!
It's my turn.
I'm just gonna, you know, just gonna wipe out the malls. Boom!
Alright, nice work.
Nice work. Phew, we managed to defeat it. Oh, huh? Dreknor Fortress. It must be enormous if we can see it from this far away. Yeah, but it won't be too long before we can get there if we're on horseback. Agreed. It would feel wonderful to simply ride all the way there. But before that, Rean, there's something I've been meaning to ask. Huh? Have you been holding back? Yes, please tell him to stop holding back. Huh? Now that you mention it, it does seem that way. It's clear your strength and stamina have improved, but you're not using your full power. Oh yeah, it sort of feels like he's stopping himself from going one step further. Haha, I should have known you guys would notice. It's not that I'm not feeling well or that I'm not serious about this. Yes, of course. Earlier I thought you may have been trying to match your student's strength, but does it have something to do with spirit unification perhaps? I didn't even notice, but you haven't been using it at all, have you? Channeling your ogre power to enhance your skills and abilities. Did it stop working? No, it's definitely still there. It's just, ever since the Northern War, I can't seem to control it anymore. Can't control it? That's... The Northern War, that's where General Aurelia led the annexation of Northumbria. It seems like it was a difficult time for you, so I didn't ask about it before, but what happened? Well, Instructor Sarah already knows about it, so maybe it's time I let you guys know too. It was the spring of last year, after the battles in Crossbell were finished. I had been receiving orders from the government about once a month. The final and largest order was to participate in the Northern War. It began as a dispute over the Northern Jaegers' responsibility for burning down Keldic during the Civil War. Then after Northumbria completely rejected the Imperial government's demand for compensation, war broke out against the Northern Jaegers and a swarm of giant archons that came out of nowhere. Instead of the Imperial Army, the government sent a state-of-the-art Panzer Soldat division, led by General Aurelia and Brigadier General Wallens. The official reason was to wipe out the terrorist group, the Northern Jaegers, who had taken over the entire state. As the battle intensified, Altina and I began our evacuation guidance in the capital, Haliask. We worked with Instructor Sarah and the RMP, led by Major Claire, to help the citizens escape the fighting. But then, thousands of giant archons appeared and started to go on a rampage. When the evacuating citizens started to get attacked, I called Valimar without hesitation and used my spirit unification to release my full power. I remember up until the point where I defeated the last Archangel. Then I lost consciousness, but even then my ogre power kept going. According to Instructor Sarah and Altina, I was in a weakened state. When I woke up 3 days later, the whole autonomous state had been completely occupied. Hey, Kyogo, welcome to the stream. How are you today? I hope you are doing super well, my dude. By then, all I could do was sit and watch as Northumbria was annexed by the Empire. Rean, Sarah told me a little, but I had no idea you had to go through something like that. My weakness aside, it was after that point that I couldn't use spirit unification anymore. Well, it's not that I can't use it, but it's become so powerful it's out of my control. It's impossible for me to stop it on my own. Since then, I've been trying to suppress it, and that's probably what's affecting my sword arm. Well, that's completely understandable. It's only natural that you'd hold back in that case. School started, huh? Oh, nice. What grade did you go into? Depending on what grade you're in, I can give you advice on that current grade. You were unconscious for 3 whole days? There's no way you can use that anymore. Of course not, the risks are too big. Yeah, but if the time comes, I won't hesitate. If anything were to happen to my students, for example, I'd use it in a heartbeat. But I'm going to do my best to make sure that doesn't happen.
Haha!
6? Ooh, the start of middle school. I wish you luck, Kyogo. Middle school's gonna be really tough, but if you can get through it, you can get through high school easy peasy. I want to ask you something after this cutscene. We won't let you go it alone. Yeah, this time will be your strength. please rely on us. That is after all why we've come. You guys, thank you. I couldn't ask to hear anything more encouraging. We're almost at the fortress now. Let's hurry. Indeed. Okay.
Yeah.
I will not be riding a horse because I want to actually walk around and stuff. What are schools like now? Like, what's your school life like now?
Finish this swiftly!
Do kids like wear masks? Like every single one? Are the desks like super far apart from each other? That's what I want to know.
My turn!
What are schools like these days? In this
Now.
new world that we're living in?
My turn.
I'm up! Sit!
Take that!
Revenge.
Let's go!
No, it's online. Oh.
My turn.
Oh, you missed.
It's online, huh? Do you like
did it
online
somehow.
school? I never would have imagined like online school in my day, like homeschooling and all that. I never would imagine doing that stuff. Hey LJ, how's my day going? It's going. I'm trying to survive the game as much as I can. It's proving to be very, very hard though. But how are you doing, LJ? Hi, Ulti. It's been a while. It has been a while, Cow. It's been approximately... judging by my time... It's been 30 minutes or so, Cow. Cow, it's been too long apart. We've been too long apart. Oh. It's okay. You're doing amazing. That's good, LJ. I'm happy for you. There's Dreknor Fortress. We can see it more clearly than before. Yeah, from here I can see how powerful it looks. Maybe I'll take a landscape photo for Vivi.
Snap.
Alright, looks good. I'll send it to her later. Yeah, this game is proving really tough. I know it's a good game, and I want to love it. The combat is just really making me sad, though.
Should be the leftmost path at this junction.
You're a leftmost
Roger
path.
that. Let's go.
You're a leftmost path. It's, you think you know the world's most intelligent person? Person that made these burgers that you put in a microwave for 55 seconds. Yeah, that sounds like a person I would love to know.
Treasure sighted. Begin recovery mission.
I want burgers. Your next class starts soon, so bye. Good luck, Kyogo. Good luck, my dude. You can do it. I want to go to Heimdallr. Heimdallr! Alright, I'm gonna go back real quick. I'm gonna go here. Alright, I'm gonna get my CP back up. My CP? I'm gonna get my CP back up. Because without CP, I'm a sitting duck.
Refreshing.
Refreshing.
Oh, this is not...
There we go. North Highway 2. Let's go. And before anything, I'm gonna check my handy dandy walkthrough again. I gotta scroll all the way down. I think I did everything. Yep, scenery photo. I beat the boss. Black records. Photo. Northwest corner, there's a chest with 50 Sepith. Keep going. Approach the gate. Orange Cape. 50 Sepith. Northwest corner. 2 weeks tomorrow, then it's your birthday. Whoa, LJ! I'll sing happy birthday to you if you come along. Wow. How old are you gonna be turning, AJ? I remember when I turned your age. It was a great day. It was a glorious day in my time, in my life.
Go easy.
Yeah! I don't think we fight anyone, so I'm just gonna, you know,
My turn.
I'm just gonna do a little bit of Fort on you.
Arcus activate.
Alright,
Got
you
it.
do whatever.
Now!
An opening!
An opening!
Ha!
LJ will be 13 years old, dang. How do you ask how old you'll be and then you say it was amazing when you were my age? You don't know my age. I know you're younger than me, though.
Behold.
I know you're younger at me,
No.
at least.
Let's continue onward.
I remember when I was your age, LJ. LJ. What's that? You're 40? Oh, never mind then. But 13, though. That's pretty cool. You were here the whole time, Kyogo? Wait, am I your lesson? Am I the lesson? Next class, am I teaching your class, Kyogo? Your cousin keeps calling you a hag and he's older than you. A hag? LJ, the youngest hag to ever exist. Wow! And he's older than you. Wow. That's silly. Alright guys, welcome to the Trails of Cold Steel 3 class. I'm gonna teach you how to play Trails of Cold Steel 3. Pay very close attention to what I'm doing and do the opposite of it. You're turning 79. Wow, LJ. You old. How do you do it? Let me stretch. Oh my gosh. You're 12 turning 15, or 50 rather. My gosh, that's crazy. That'd be terrible if people aged up that fast. Kyogo's 11, oh my gosh. Enjoy being a kid, you two. You hear me? Enjoy being a kid. Dreknor Fortress, we're here at last. The only Imperial Army base that can match Garrelia Fortress. My father had visited here several times to give instructions in martial arts. Okay, let's head in. If my dad's here, I'm sure he'll listen to us. Yeah, we need to ask the gatekeeper to send a message for us. Alright, let's go. Being a kid is the greatest thing you can be. Wow, it's enormous up close. It has a much more dignified appearance than I had heard. You won't go into detail because you know I shouldn't. Can you ask? Go ahead. You can ask whatever you want to. Yep, definitely. See, even Fee says yes. Just as big as Garrelia Fortress.
You there! What business do you have here?
Who is it? Excuse me, we... Wait, that voice.
Whoa, Reen? What are you doing here?
I could say to you, the same to you. Are you part of the Fourth now? You know him?
Oh, wow. You're all from Class 7. Long time no see. Do you remember me?
I don't. Oh, you were part of the fencing club. Alan? I still don't remember you, sorry.
Warrant Officer Allen of the Imperial Army's 4th Armored Division.
Is it normal that you're at this age and haven't gone through the changes? Let me get through this cutscene and I'll give you a detailed explanation. Not very detailed, but goodly.
Been a while, everyone.
Some kids age differently, LJ. I remember in high school there was like a freshman or a sophomore with like a beard or something like that, like a big not a big beard, but a big beard and all that. And then there was someone in 12th grade who still looked like a little boy. So all kids are different. Maybe you're a late bloomer, as they say, but, you know, don't worry about it. Gotta go to your next class. Good luck, Kyoko. You can do it, my dude. This is amazing! Not only do you have your main tank unit here, there are so many new Panzer Soldats. Look over there. Oh, that big one is the one V from the Imperial Liberation Front was using. The Noble Alliance's trump card. I never expected to see that here. Yeah, but all these weapons. Is that the General's son over there? Yeah, maybe he decided to stop by on his tour. Hold on, is that what the Ashen Chevalier with him? Oh man, it is him. Salute! Welcome to Draknor Fortress. Rawr. Aw, man. I should have guessed they'd spot you right off the bat. People are still talking about the heroic exploits of Reen and Valimar. Sorry about that. Maybe I should have taken you through the back door. No, don't worry about it. It's not that you look young, you haven't started the thing. You will. Don't worry, LJ, you will. Everyone goes through it. Anyway, I knew you'd join the Imperial Army, but I had no idea you made it into the 4th Armored Division. It's the most powerful division in the entire army. The training must be extremely tough. Yeah, by the end of the day, I'm always completely wiped out. But I don't regret it at all. I want to keep the Empire safe. It's where she lives after all. A man's armor, is it? Honor, rather. Oh, that's right. You and Bridget got engaged after graduation, didn't you? What? For real? Congrats. Thanks. It was a bit sappy, but so worth it.
You're here.
Who is it?
Sir!
Welcome. Schwarzer, young master. Arcade and Clausel as well, of course.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
Hey.
You really don't have to call me that, you know.
Colonel Neidhart. He's the one with the weird name.
Seeing you all together. It's like I've gone back to Thor's.
Nope, I don't want to hear any buzzing noises. No buzzing noises in my room, please. Okay, I think I'm good. God.
Actually, I take that back. You've grown into fine young men and women. It makes me proud to be able to say I was one of your instructors.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, he was one of my instructors. Oh. I like how Fee's wings are going through Elliot right now.
Yeah.
The general is waiting. I'll guide you from here. Good work, soldier.
Sir!
Is that the dad?
General, they have arrived.
Come in.
General Olaf Craig. Oh boy.
He always strikes me as such an authoritative man in person.
Hang on a minute. Okay.
Me too. And I'm sure he's become more so since his promotion.
My baby bundle of joy. Oh, Elliot!
Alright, I remember him now.
Alright, no need for that. We'd like to cut right to the chase. If that's okay.
You've become a true man, son. Does a father's heart good to see.
Every time, like clockwork.
Yeah, but Elliot's really perfected dodging it.
In any event, it may be unwise to have you here given our positions, but
I nonetheless welcome you.
Do you mean...
It seems you're already aware why we've come.
Of course. The primary duty of this fortress is to maintain order in the southern half of the Empire. I suspect I'll be unable to help. But please, spare no detail.
We're already well aware of the Society's recent movements. However, there are no plans for the 4th Armored Division to take direct action at the moment, even if it were a request from you. Dad! So it's just as Major Arundel said, all you're allowed to do is watch. I don't get it. There's no way the Imperial Army can just let a bunch of Arcans stop around the countryside, right? I was pondering why that's the case on the way here, actually. With the power this fortress has at its disposal, it would take less than half a day to stop the Society's advances. But the reason the army staunchly refused to make a move... The Imperial Army. No, the Imperial government is waiting, isn't it? Waiting for the nobles to finally give up. So that's what it is. Though they're still hanging on, the provincial armies have been shrinking lately, and if a crisis were to happen now, the government would be able to assert the provincial armies have no merit. Then they would be able to discount the merits of General Aurelia and the others who dirtied their hands in the Northern War. Finally, the public would start to question the entire noble power structure. Dad, Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart, are you both okay with this? Well, we know. Though we fought each other in the Civil War. Gonna BRB, LJ? No problem, my dude. I'll still be here. The provincial armies are still our fellow protectors of Erebonia. Standing by doing nothing while they're in the midst of a crisis injures our pride as soldiers. However, wounded though our pride may be, we remain bound to the chain of command. His Majesty and the Imperial government hold supreme command of the military. We cannot go against their decisions and act on their own. Dad! Well, that does make sense, but I'm still not convinced. Hang on a minute. Alright. Not convinced. Then what of offering support via information? Surely you have an idea where the Society has built its base. We have our guesses, of course. However, we are not currently at liberty to divulge that information. But you can't even do that much? No. There's more to it, isn't there? Huh? What makes you say that? The Imperial government, no, Chancellor Osborne has his own plans. However, Lord High Arms, the current head of Sutherland, is known to be a moderate. Currently, he is organizing the Imperial Provincial Council and is working with the Imperial government through His Majesty the Emperor. I don't see how backing him into a corner benefits the government. So there must be some other reason. A reason that would prevent both the Imperial Army and the Provincial Army from taking action against the Society. Perhaps some circumstances unique to Sutherland. Green, I'm surprised how knowledgeable you become. Now that you mention it, I have felt like something's been off the whole time we've been here. Not just with the General, Tavel and Aget, too. What? It seems I've underestimated you, Ashen Chevalier. I suppose following the government's orders for a year has given you greater insight. It is true that I've seen both sides of a number of incidents. This old yet changing empire is full of contradictions and conflicts, but it's everything I learned being part of Class 7 that has expanded my view of most. So please, show us the path ahead, not for the sake of the government's orders to the Ashen Chevalier, but so we can finally become the foundation of the world as Thor's Class 7. Schwarzer. We feel the same. Indeed, even if the way ahead is clouded with the doubt and hesitation of others. As members of Class 7 as a member of Class 7, as Reen's friend, and as a musician, I'll play a melody that will lift the doubt and hesitation and clear the way. Elliot! Now that I think about it, it's been 2 years since I first met the rest of you. The way my dear sweet Elliot has grown over the course of those years brings a tear to my eye, but it seems the rest of you have grown to be just as strong and dazzling and the same in that time. I agree. Very well, I shall show you the path you seek. Nightheart, bring me a pen and paper.
Yes.
Yes. Dad! Thank you so much, General. No, there's no need for gratitude. Consider this my apology for being so cowardly as to allow myself to be tied down like that. I still have a long way to go compared to General Van Dyke and him. Him? General, here you are. Yes, thank you. The place the Society has most likely built their base, that place is part of a national amp secret that goes up that goes up to the highest levels of the Empire. Entering requires permission from the 2 top authority figures in the Sutherland province. A national secret? The paper is written proof you have my permission as Olaf Craig, commander of the Dricknor Fortress. Take this and visit the other authority figure in St. Ark, Mayor Crease High Arms, overseer of the Sutherland province. Yeah, we got it. We got the thing. Meanwhile, what's going on? Phew, morning practice is finally done. Man, I'm starving.
Tita!
Looks like everyone's getting back to their routines. Tita, we're going to go on ahead. Oh, that's fine. Go and get something to eat.
Hey, time for lunch yet?
There he is.
Agate?
Agate?
Wow! Agate! Is it really you?
I look like I'm anyone else?
Hey, Troy. Welcome back. How you doing, my dude?
It's been a few weeks now. You gotten settled in here?
Yes. Everyone here's so nice. But what are you doing here?
Oh yeah. Just stopped by to see how you were doing and take care of an errand. Seems like yesterday got pretty crazy. Sorry for not being here to help.
Agate. Don't worry. You're always with me. Right here.
For crying out loud.
Oh, you're... Finish your walk, you're going to chill here until another streamer goes lives. Oh. I will make a recommendation. Maybe don't say you'll check out another streamer, because imagine how that makes me feel. Kinda shitey, to be honest. Maybe just say like you'll peace out or something like that. That's what I always do. But it's good to know, Troy. I'm glad that you stick around here a lot. Is he a friend of yours, Tita? Well, I'm sorta like your guardian. I was in the area for work, so I stopped by to say hi. Work, huh? Guessing it was some supporting Gauntlet type stuff? Guessing it was some. What does that mean, Randolph? Oh, so that means you're Fian Reen's... Man, guess the other instructors here are just as sharp as Schwarzer. Since you're here, mind telling me what all went down yesterday? I'm a bracer from Liberal. Are you? Are you a bracer? Or are you a macer?
Hey guys.
Your wings are going through your chair, by the way. No problem, Troy. No problem at all, though.
Here you go, Kurt. The other one's for you, Allie.
Ah, thank you.
Thanks. Out of curiosity, what is an alley?
Oh, I just shortened your name a little.
That's the name I call your doll.
It's easier if I call you that. You like it?
Which is just you.
You've started acting like her too now. Well, I don't care. Call me whatever you like.
Hey, Troy. Do you want to play a game, by the way?
Really? Allie it is then. While we're at it, how about you, Kurt? Huh? Where are you going? Wait, you're not...
Don't worry, I'm just going to train. Though I may lack skill and resolve, I'm still not foolish enough to go out on my own.
Hey, just because he said that doesn't mean...
I'm fine. I know he did it to keep us out of danger.
You'll see. As soon as I'm in control of my, character again, I'll show ya.
It's too much for us. No, for me to handle. What he said wasn't wrong.
Kurt.
I still feel pathetic, though. But this is simply because I'm not good enough as I am now. All I can do is accept it and let it fuel me for next time. Provided there is a next time.
Boys are so bad at this sort of thing.
Huh?
Listen, Kurt. I get that you want to sound all tough and grown up and talk about how you accept the way things are. But the look on your face is telling me a different story. What's wrong with just saying, I'm frustrated I got left behind? No one should be okay with being tossed aside like that. Me and Allie feel the same way.
I do not know if I would call it frustrating, but generally speaking, I share the opinion. I've supported Instructor Reen in his missions over the past year. Though I am technically a student now, I remain unconvinced it was a good reason for excluding me.
I see. So that was what was going on between you two? That heartless jerk! How dare he do that to a cute little girl like you?
I know all that. I do.
Kurt, the only one who can decide your path as a member of the Vander family is you. Perhaps enrolling at the branch campus will help you find your way.
But even so, what am I supposed to do?
Can't believe those two are related.
Nothing will change the fact that I was left behind for being too immature.
Kurt.
Well, you won't know until you take action, right? If there's something you aren't happy with, then do something about it. Even if it seems impossible. You just need to struggle and keep struggling until you overcome it. That's what all the people I respect and admire do.
Huh?
You know what? Being told I'm a burden by someone who's only known me a month kinda pisses me off. Let's show him just how wrong he was about us. The two of us are with you. Right, Allie?
Does he appear in Cold Steel 1 and 2, Moeller? Yes. I'm not sure about 1, but definitely 2.
I have no reason to object. My current mission is to support Class 7.
You certainly are optimistic. Or at the very least, refreshingly blunt. Judging by the way you were talking, I assume you have a plan, yes?
You forgot he existed?
We'll need to figure out a way to catch up to Instructor Reen, and how we can help after that.
Huh? Do I have a plan? I kinda do, and I kinda don't?
Was all of that said without a plan? I'm quite impressed, actually.
Shut up! We just need to come up with something together.
You're right. It won't be easy, though.
I'm so glad the three of you seem to be feeling better.
Who said that? You.
You're from Class 9, right?
Muse, was it? Is there something we can help you with?
Oh, quite the opposite. You see, I happened to overhear a little something, and I thought the three of you might be interested in it.
Huh?
Are we back? Are we back? We're back. Once again, guys, that is another showing of how poopy OBS is. OBS is poopy, guys. Very, very poopy. The stream crashed for no real reason. Hey, Random Daniel. How you doing today, my dude? Okay, there's 100 characters you should know. Oh yeah. Alright guys, take care. Look forward to seeing you guys sometime. Thanks, Alan. See you around. A place to keep a place kept as a national secret? Somewhere that cannot be entered without permission from the people and stuff? Pretty big deal. Yeah, both my dad and Lieutenant Colonel with serious expressions. Think I got an idea where it is. There. Place south of pond where Laura met up with us yesterday. We didn't investigate any further then. Find it suspicious. Seek permission from Lord High Arms. Tja. Elliot looks like he's sideways a bit. Thank you for carting us around, you two. No trouble at all. Leave it to us. Alright, let's get going. Drinking some alcoholic cider because you forgot to put water in the fridge and soda in the fridge. Oh no! Or, oh yes, am I right?
My turn!
My turn.
My turn!
So let's play a game, guys. The game is called What Did I Add to These Characters? So my question is to you guys, what did I add to Elliot to make him, like, unique and weird? Cow's turn, he says. Cow's turn! With some big melon. What did I add to Elliot to make him stand out? Or what accessories did I put on him? It's nearly 7 p.m. here and it's still 29 C. Is that cold or warm? I don't know C. I just know degrees. For those that don't know, I put rabbit ears on him. And now...
Let's go!
My turn!
Got it.
For Fee, what did I add? This one should be easy. What did I add on Fee to make her stand out? Angel wings? You are correct. Angel wings. And now...
Yeah! It's my turn!
The hardest one.
Let's go!
What did I put on Laura to make her unique? Can you see it?
Well then.
Well then. Is it like a hair extension? Do you see it? Do you see the different colored hair? No clothes. These look like clothes to me. Close though. Yep, I gave Laura another ponytail. Laura has 2 ponytails now. Cool, huh?
My turn.
Yeah! It's my turn!
That sure won't bother people, right? That sure won't annoy the heck out of everyone. Alright, let's go back though. Let's get out of here. Riot. Yep, riot's gonna happen in chat now. Ultima is cancelled. Welcome to the cancelled stream, everyone, where Ultima is just forever cancelled. Cal will be taking over, I'm pretty sure.
Everyone ready?
I don't want to fight the wolf.
Now! Keep it up!
What?
My turn.
Excuse the heck me? Was Elliot under the bridge? You guys saw that, right? Elliot was under the bridge there. What the heck?
It's my turn!
Maybe Selene would be a better idea? Yeah. I hope she comes back soon. Selene's been here since I played the first Trails game.
Yeah!
And she has made these playthroughs so much better, more manageable.
Ring into the night! Nocturne bell!
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Let's go.
Yeah.
My turn! Is that all? You must train more.
You must train more, dead moths. You better train a little bit more. Leave me me alone, leave me alone. Shoo. Look at Reen running along like he owns the road. Nope. Sorry, Malls. You're cancelled. Okay. Guess we are going back the long way. I can't TP for some reason. Oh, I can go to the central square. Never mind. Let's do that. He's gonna say, no, I will not give you permission. Rah, 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 rah. Now loading. I've looked over General Craig's message, and as the one in charge of overseeing Sutherland, I must take responsibility for the raid on the field exercise camp last night. Never concerned to me that they would have been hiding in the one place I have no power. Cider is actually not that great, but you don't really have any other option right now. Aw man, Troy. That stinks, because normally cider is like so tasty. Cal says, you make Okami so much easier for me. I'm glad I do, Cal. I'm glad I do, and I'll continue doing it. Because you are my special friend. All of you are. Was that too mushy? Probably. My lord, there's a place in Sutherland your lordship doesn't have power over? Smells like danger. Sounded good, but it doesn't taste that well. It's called Rose Apple, or Rose Apple. Sounds good. It stinks it doesn't taste good, though. Would you be able to tell us about it? We told the general this too, but we're prepared for whatever we might find there. It's possible you may already have heard of it. The town of Hamel. Hamel? No, not that I can recall. I feel as though I've heard the name from my family members at some point. If I recall correctly, an unfortunate disaster happened there a long time ago. I feel like I've heard that too. Was it from the boss? I forget. South of Parm, there is an abandoned road that's been sealed off. The road once led to a place called Hamel. They have like a red berries, one that's miles better. What are you doing on this Saturday? I am playing Animal Crossing, and I'm playing Splatoon 2. Those are the two games I'm playing. And I'll be chilling out and not doing much else, to be honest. How about you? What are you doing, Daniel? So it was that after all. When you say once, yes. 14 years ago, the village was completely destroyed by a landslide, or so the announcement claimed. Immediately afterward, Ereboni invaded the southern kingdom of Liberal, and the 100 Days War began. What? That's... The 100 Days War, when the Empire nearly conquered all of Liberal in a matter of weeks. Wait a moment, when you said, or so the announcement claimed, did you mean... Unfortunately, I can't say any more than that. I can say this, though. What you are about to uncover is the dark side of the Empire's history. A tragic, cursed history. The dark side of the Empire's history? My apologies. I may have needlessly confused you. You may hand it over to them now, Celestin. Yes, please take this. Yay! And the paper. The key can only be given to those with the permission of both the commander of the Imperial Army and the head of the Sutherland province. Sure, some high-ranking bracers may also know the information you are about to undiscover, but please promise me you will not reveal this information, to the public. Why is a Muppet wearing bunny ears? 'Cause he's cute. How are you doing today, Bite 80s? How is life, my dude? Teacher, what did you learn today? I learned how to put sushi in a freezer. That's right. Don't do that. I had sushi yesterday, guys, that was in the freezer, and it was frozen, and I couldn't eat it, and then I heated it up, and then it tasted weird. So don't do that. Eat your sushi immediately, okay? It's important. If you do, you may end up being charged with treason. Gulp! Understood. We'll handle this with care. Thor's Class 7, may the goddess protect you. Please be careful. because Ultimate wants to destroy all the seriousness that this game has. Yep. Heated up sushi. Yep. That's what I had. Heated up sushi. I don't know if it's supposed to be heated up, but that's what I did. Hamel and the 100 Days War. We got so much unexpected information. Yes, and it was much darker than I had expected. So what now? We can wait for Tovel's report and... No, judging by the situation, we don't have much time. Let's report back to the camp and head to Parm. Understood. The enemy base, we need to be prepared. Be prepared. I mean, yeah, we gotta be prepared. Right, kid? Right?
Mother, I reached father a lot today.
Oh, that's nice. Whatever. You deserve to be banished to the undergrounds of the old schoolhouse in Cold Steel 2. Oh no. As long as I'm in the zone where it's big and amazing looking. So are there any secret missions now? That is the question. I don't see one, but like I said, this game likes invisible quests. Hey, Alfire Skyrim, how you doing? Is it better or worse than hot salad? I've never had hot salad before. I'm afraid to have hot salad. I'm afraid it's gonna taste bad. Whoops. No one new here. Man. Hello there. Alright, I guess we'll go back to the camp. So many types of salad, you're not sure if that's weird or not. Who knows, huh? Oh, Reen! Welcome back. Did you finish up at the fortress? Yeah, but we need to leave again right away. Where are my students now? They left for Panzer Soldat training and to do patrols with combat tactics. Do you need to speak with them? No, not exactly. Are you regretting your words now? Worm lettuce is interesting, huh? Maybe I'll try it one day. Either way, you're doing well. Nice. That's good. Tawa is best waifu. She sure is cute. For me, it was Fee in the first two games. In this game, I have no idea. Being shy like that doesn't really suit Reen. Well, this is Reen we're talking about. No, I wasn't. Tee-hee. I'm gonna be quietly leaving. You will see you tomorrow. Alrighty, Troy. Have a good one, alright? Be well and be safe and do well. And don't loiter. Like what Major Michael says. That's enough loitering. Didn't you come back here to report your progress in the investigation? But yeah, take care, Troy. Be good and all that. Right, I'll report now. Hamel, I feel like I read about it somewhere before. Oh yeah, it was a document about the 100 Days War that took place 14 years ago. They had to build their base there of all places. Do you know something about it? Unfortunately, I don't have the authority to speak on it. It seems some red-haired bracer just went to Parm. You better off asking him. Oh, I get showed up. An A-rank bracer is bound to have some information of use. Maybe we should hurry after him. Yeah, the crucial moment is coming up. I'm going to need to call on my friends in the cargo car when the time comes, so please make sure he's ready to go. Oh, friend. Certainly, I'll have everyone in the military finance get him prepped. Rain, Elliot, Laura, Fee, please be careful. Of course. Attention everyone, we need the cutest little girl possible. Let's have it be Towa, and let's have her never get bigger. Never, ever, ever. Thor's Branch campus, the students are all really nice. It seems like a good school, but it seems they're a little understaffed. I wonder if I could help with that. Ooh, maybe she'll work at the place. Oh my gosh. I don't remember Mint ever, working on... Hey, welcome back, LJ. How you doing? Tatiana. Show book notes.
I'll take a look.
I'll take a look. Oh my god!
We're going to be using computer to manage the database, so I'm sorry, could you come back when I have a few more?
Alright, bye. You're doing good? Hello there, Kyrie. Which is a girl's name, by the way. It wouldn't surprise me if this boy here was hiding a little, like, ponytail or something under this hat. Some magical, like, extra hair.
Yep, it's all here.
Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Guess there's nothing else to do here, but just in case... Let's look at the guidebook. The guide thing. I guess there's nothing. Now, before you head anywhere, speak to Sister Simone in the chapel. Wait, there was a thing I'm missing. I need to go to the other chapel. Oh my gosh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Here we go. Oh no, well, let me leave. Hopefully if I leave, there'll be a cutscene and then I can go back. Fingers crossed. What about a corn dog with string cheese and chocolate sauce? Not chocolate sauce.
I heard them say Hummel.
What? Yeah, you did, Tita. Chocolate sauce and ketchup and mustard and hummus with peanut butter and cream cheese with butter. String cheese, ketchup and mustard. I would have. But keep the chocolate sauce on the ice cream, cow. And hummus. I don't know what hummus is, with peanut butter and cream cheese.
Estelle and Joshua got special permission to go there 3 years ago.
Estelle and Joshua! Are we gonna go there? Say hi?
I hope Agate's going to be okay. I wish I could have gone with him. Also, I would have liked to visit the grave.
Why, hello there, Tita.
What?
Oh, you scared me! Don't do that, Muse.
JJ's returned. Hey, JJ. Muse, don't mess with Tita.
Sorry, I was zoning out. Is break time over already?
Oh no, you can relax a little while longer. But I'm surprised you know about it too. That tranquil place. Sad, yet beautiful.
Huh?
Don't worry. You'll definitely get a chance to visit. Even that red-haired bracer can go pay your respects together.
You're joking, you don't do that. Thank goodness, cow. I was worried for a second.
Muse, what does she...
I don't think I trust her, guys. I don't know about you, but I don't think I trust Muse right now. If she messes with my Tita, she's gonna get her butt kicked or something. Okay, I need to go here and talk to someone. Okay, guys? I gotta go to the cathedral and they're gonna give me a book or something. And actually, I remember, there's a button I gotta press. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. R. Here we go.
I've been waiting, Reen. Give me the dirt.
Give me the dirt.
That's good stuff. I'll send you your prize.
Sup, Reen?
Hello.
Now, let's see. Oh, wow, nice. I'll send you your reward.
Awesome.
Hello there, Reen. You found some new records? Very well. I'll start deciphering them. Leave it to me.
Hopefully, the update will be good. We'll get the special thing. So you have a book for me. Or maybe someone else has a book for me. Okay, let's go back to the guide and see who has the book for me. Oh, man. Speak to... Oh, it's... Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's to... We gotta go to Parm and talk to the person there. Welcome back to Parm, everyone. We're gonna Parm take in many good... Never mind. We've arrived in Parm. Wow, this is my first time here, but this town really is beautiful. I was here 2 years ago for our field study. I was in the other group from U3. Ah, yes, that's right. You're so hot right now, you're here in Wales. It is currently 28°C. How much is that in degrees? Were the situation different, we could have spent quite a relaxing day here. Yeah, the abandoned road is to the south of here, but Duvali and that enforcer might be waiting for us. Let's make sure we're fully prepared before we leave. Yep.
Roger.
Fee and Teotot are the same, more or less. They both say,
Roger. Roger Dodger.
I see fish in the water.
What's going on here? Before that, let's, Oh, this is not where I wanted to go. Whoops. How much is that in Fahrenheit? I guess? All I know is degrees. You add lox and strawberry jelly on your carrots and also barbecue sauce. That's cool and all, but fun fact, Cow, I actually don't like carrots. Can you believe that? Aren't I just terrible? You're joking? Thank goodness.
Huh? Where's Kurt? Is he not with you? Aww.
Oh, I'm sorry. A bunch of things came up. Real smooth, Rean, but I guess that's kinda part of your charm. I've seen you before. You were in the last town. Thought I'd play with you all today. You better not. It's fun.
Yay, yay! Yay, yay!
Oh, did I do... I think I did auto again. So Shift also does it. Bruh, the internet is lying. What is... I mean, I know what, but what's it lying about? What's it lying about? It says it's raining on Microsoft Edge. Is it raining on Microsoft Edge? Maybe it's raining in a different section in the world. Wait, I gotta speak to a lady. It's literally scorching. Maybe the raining is something else. Like it's raining sweat from you guys or something like that. That's gotta be it.
This might be a good...
Oh no, we can't find it anywhere. What should we do? I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have been more careful. What happened here? I'm not so sure. Let's ask. Excuse me, something wrong? Well, actually, my wife seems to have dropped her wallet. I'm sorry, honey, I was being careless. I know, my lady, this is all my fault. If only I'd been paying better attention. Sob. As you can see, the two of them are feeling rather down. I can't believe I lost all our money. What shall we do? We are in a hurry, but I'm game. This kind of stuff's what bracers were made for. True, but can we spare the time? Yes. Would it be alright if we helped you look for it? Really? Oh, that would be so helpful. We looked all over town, but we still couldn't find it. I doubt anyone would have picked it up, and we were never near the river, so it could have fallen here. Sounds like you really went all out looking. No need to worry. We used to helping out with things like this. Remember anything that might narrow it down where you dropped it? After we got to Parm, we headed straight for the tailor, ordered some children's clothing, paid the part of the cost up front. Must have been sometime after that. What are we going to do? We won't be able to pay the rest of the cost for Luna's clothes. My lady, we made it this far. We'll find it no matter what. Not even lying. You literally need a drink every 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Don't faint, LJ. Don't pass out due to the heat. We walked around town, looked at souvenirs, so many beautiful things. Does take often to shop. Why not? Making the perfect purchase takes time after all. With one's household bills in mind, one should always shop for the best value. She seems frugal. I heard her talk of a stone monument on Old Agaria Road. Piqued our interest. We decided to go take a look. Luna was uncharacteristically excited to see it. Nice break there, took a family photo. We came back to eat lunch, the wallet was gone. I see. The possibility you lost it on the highway. Must be worth a shot to check it there. Thank you for doing this. We'll look around the city once more. Thank you, everyone. Lost wallet. Oh my gosh. So they said here, right? The old road? Yeah? Yes, guys? Maybe it's appears. Oh, I can see it. I can see the spot. I don't know if you guys saw the spot, but I can see the spot. Speaking of spots, I'm going back here. Oh, don't tell me I can't go inside. Let me go inside, I need to shower. Okay, thank freaking goodness. And it works!
Oh, this is nice.
The showers still work, guys, even though the place was attacked or something.
Refreshing.
This is good.
Alright, let's go back to Old Agaria Road. Let's find that wallet, huh? There we go. Oh boy. Little laggy there. That was weird. Speaking of lag, I should save the game probably, huh? Just in case something messes up. This way. Here we go, guys. New area, I think. Or maybe not. Okay, we gotta go this way. Okay, guys, gotta go this way, down, past the snake thing, this way, probably a big monster here, gonna kill us all. Found it! What's this? An indigo wallet! Still looks pretty new. Could it be? Indeed, I'm certain it belongs to that noble couple. They mentioned they were taking pictures here, so they must have dropped it then. I see. Good thing we got rid of the art criminal yesterday. Oh, this place. Since tourists seem to come here, I guess it'd be a good idea for the guild to keep an eye on the place. Yeah, thanks. Alrighty then, let's go return their wallet to them. Agreed.
Yay! We're doing it! We're doing missions and solving things and stuff.
This might be a good spot for fishing.
Where did she come from?
Father, Mother, Claire, I'm tired of waiting! Waiting here all by myself, it's just so boring! This town looks so fun, why can't I come with you?
I'm sorry, my dear Luna, but we simply must find this wallet. Oh, everyone. You've returned. Does that mean... That's right, we found the wallet. This is it, right? Yes, this is it. I don't even know how to begin to thank you. Ha ha ha, now we can relax, eh, Helena? Luna, we can all go out around town now.
Really? Yay! I don't really get it, but thank you, everyone.
Haha, you're welcome. It does warm my heart to see you all so happy. Now we can pick up Miss Luna's clothes. Please allow me to thank you as well. Sure, just be more careful next time. Yes, of course. Oh, I absolutely must reward you somehow. We should be able to spend 1,000 Mira as thanks. Oh, there's no need for that, really. But we can't simply... Oh, but between the new travel expenses and Luna's new clothes... That's right, we should still be able to pay the rest of the price for those. So we've completely used up our budget. What should we do? Haha, you really don't have to give us anything. You certainly are very budget conscious. Well then, how about this? Seems you venture out onto the highways a lot.
I'm gonna give you this lucky charm we brought for protection. I was gonna give this to my daughter to protect her, but we'll give it to you instead. It may not be worth much, but please accept it with our thanks. Well, alright, if you insist. We appreciate it. It only feels right to pay you back for your kindness, even if it's just a little. Thank you so much, everyone. Please take care on your way. Bye-bye! We will. Safe travels to you as well. Bye now. Take your time and enjoy the sights. Yeah, we did it. And now Luna gets to rule the world and stuff. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. Let's see if we can approach the by road first. Approaching by road. Getting cutscene out of the way. Who's that? Oh, it's that guy.
Looks like they beat me to it. Wonder if that kid's the one I've been hearing so much about. Guess we'll just have to see what he's made of, and how much our little one's grown while we're at it.
Huh. Oh, it's those two.
No objections here.
He's working with them.
Let's go.
Oh, that'll be interesting. BRB. Thanks for coming, AJ. And I'm gonna thank everyone for coming. Again, sorry for all the salt and stuff. I know, I'm very, very awful at this game, but I'm doing my best. I guess I'll keep playing. I'm still gonna need a guide, so I'll probably play with a guide until, like, either Selene or Troy can help. And I know, it stinks. I'm doing my best, guys. But I thank you all so much for sticking with me. Probably not the best playthrough in the world of this game, but I'm doing my best. But yeah, all of you be safe, be good, and I love you all so, so much. And I'll be back tonight for a nice game called that Story of Seasons game. So all you lovely people, be good, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye!